The desert layout is pretty bad. Hopefully they're not in a bad location. The desert layout tends to be really bad for deliver the bomb missions. Actually, this one seems to be pretty close. Oh, wow, I got lucky with the... Okay. I got really lucky with the distance. I put the banner down at B just to make it easier. And then I'm gonna go get some blue glow. Gonna deposit it. I'm gonna link the armory. And then I'm gonna test it out to see if it's bugged out or not. Now, again, I like to clear up the area. Now, I like to clear up the area for the pathway as well as the area in the jail build, as well as the area for the objective. I like to be able to look around and see, oh, there's a zombie over here or a smasher incoming. Now, I don't play with sound on because it gets pretty loud, as well as zombie sounds scare me. Alright, we got our 4 blue glow. I'm gonna deposit it. Now, I'm definitely gonna have to connect the first. And really hope that this is not bugged out. Especially because of the location and the distance. There we go. I just built the walls out of brick just to make it easier on me. I don't want to deal with having to kill them. The less ammo I waste, the less damage the bomb takes, the better for me. Wait, what? What? How did... Okay. Alright, so some people are probably gonna look at this and be like, what did you just do? I don't feel like shooting at these zombies. I don't feel like using my explosives to kill them. I just want to get this bomb from here to there. Hurry up, let's go. I don't care if I have to spend 300 brick. Or in this case, like 800 brick, whatever. Alright, so... Ice Storm. Alright, so this is actually a pretty bad spawn. Because they're gonna come from down there. And they're gonna come from up here. So, I mean, I could do 2 jail builds, which normally I would do 1. But since it's just me, I'm just gonna put the jail build either on this corner or this corner over here. Let me see, can I build here? I can. But they're not gonna be able to come from back here, so let me see. So when doing a jail build, the one thing you really want to do is check where the spawn points are at. Check to see every little part that's covered, if there's any other possible way they could come around. So like right here, I'm gonna have to block this off, and hopefully they come down through here. Alright, so thankfully the bomb got delivered. Everything's fine so far. The only annoying thing is just the spawn points. Alright, so since they're gonna come from here, I am gonna do this jail build on this little corner a little bit different than usual. So of course, the inverted ramp, the wall to connect it to the top, and then this is gonna be the jail build, this one right here, this 1 by 1. The sound wall, the wall lights, and the wall launcher. So the sound wall makes them dance. It doesn't cause damage to them. The wall lights stuns them. No damage to them. And then a wall launcher. So with the wall lights, you do not want to put 2 wall launchers or 2 wall lights unless they have different reload speed. Otherwise, they're going to go off at the same time and they're really not going to do much but waste a trap. So whenever you're jail building, whenever you see a patrol ward, always make sure to see if there is a propane guy, because if you're not paying attention and he comes, he blows up everything you just built, you're going to be pretty annoyed. Alright. So I accidentally built this right here. I'm just gonna break it. Alright. So one thing you want to do, since they're gonna come from up here, they could technically come walk up here, go around, and then just attack it from the top. So what I'm doing is I put this wall, I upgraded it at a tier 3. Okay, so I upgraded a tier 3, and then I put another set of inverted ramps as well as another set of walls to block it off. And then you don't need to build all of this in my opinion, but I like to be safe. You can gamble it and put it the ramps, the walls, and then these are 2 walls, but I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather just make sure that everything's good. Okay, so with this one in the corner, they're gonna come. I'm gonna put a launch pad right here. They're gonna launch up from here to there inside. They're also gonna launch from here to there. Now from here, not that many of them are gonna launch from this one right here, due to the fact they're gonna come around and try to attack this wall. So I'm gonna have to block off this side right here, and then come back and upgrade everything. As for the one spawning down here, they're gonna come from here. They're all gonna spawn here. Okay, so they might try to come from this corner over here, and they're gonna come from this corner. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is forgot I can't build there. I really hate dealing with patrol wards and zombies. Sometimes it gets to the point where I'm just like, alright, kill me so that I can just respawn and not even have to deal with you. You can go back to where you came from and problem solved. I used to use patrol wards, but Epic removed them due to a lot of people complaining that they were useless, which by the way, they were not useless. They were really, really useful for solo players if you knew how to use them. You would put them down and they would cover radius and prevent zombies from spawning, which is really good for gel builds. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, since they are probably gonna go up this thing right here, this right here, I'm gonna try to block this. Now, they're most likely gonna break these walls. Alright, they're most likely gonna try to break that. But hopefully, with my decoy, I can lead them. I can lead them up this staircase right here and into the gel build that I'm going to put right here. Alright, so the goal is prevent them from coming up there. So I'm going to block them. I blocked this right here and put a staircase right here so they could hopefully come around, come up the staircase. Now some of them will come through the back over here. And since they will be coming from up here, I'm going to go ahead and also block this right here. And hopefully have them walk up to this one and hit this wall right here. Since you can see, that's where the objective is. And I'm going to put the gel right here in this one. And these 2 right here are going to have launch pads. I'm going to put one here just in case they break that, and for the ones that come up here. Alright, so again with the gel build, you do a little 1x1 box. You put 2 walls on the opposite side of where the launch pads are at. So since the launch pads is on this side and this side, you want to make sure you have a wall here and here. That way when they get launched in here, they don't just fly and go across the wall and land over here. It's just going to be an endless amount of bouncing back and forth. You definitely don't want that. Now again, for the gel builds, you want to use wall light, wall launcher, and a sound wall. Now you could mix it up. You could put 4 wall lights. You could either put one, count at 2, put another one, count at 2, put another one, and then count at 2, put another one. Or you could just do the same with the sound walls, or another set of wall lights but different reload speed. I've seen one person put wall launchers. That didn't really work out well. Could have been their perk ups on their wall launchers. I didn't ask. I just, in my mind, I'm like, why? So I don't recommend that. And then at the bottom, you want to put a floor launcher, so they just launch up and keep falling down. This is a power level 82, I believe, times 4. Yeah, so technically you don't need the launch pad. I don't like to put it in any missions that are under power level 108, simply because they're not as aggressive as a power level 140 zombie. And another thing for gel builds, I would definitely not recommend any freeze traps. So freeze traps, they will hurt an enemy. If it's a low level mission like power level 76 or 82, they will get hurt. They will take damage. It will hurt them. Right, it will hurt them. People will complain or argue with you regarding that if they are persistent if they're persistent in putting a floor freeze trap. You can go right ahead, I guess, take the chance. Or if it's a power level 140 mission, it's only gonna tickle them. So if they're doing a 140 and they want to put a freeze trap, you can go right ahead and let them, or you can do it if you own it and you don't own a floor launcher. Another thing, okay, floor freeze traps are often used in stall builds. So in a gel build, you really don't want them to take any damage. In a stall build, I'm not too familiar with stall builds. Alright, again, make sure you put the inverted ramps. Make sure you cover the top. I'm gonna go ahead and put my base here. This should cover this gel build. Actually, it doesn't. Interesting. This is gonna be pretty annoying. Alright, let me try to move my base over here. Okay, that one is covered. Alright, so as you can see, my base does not fully cover this one right over here. So I'm gonna have to debate and see where I'm gonna end up moving it at the end once it starts. I also have some wall spikes I can add once they're in there. Alright. In case something starts going wrong, you want to make sure you do not kill anything. As desperate as you get, do not kill anything. Spam wall lights. Just spam them for dear life. Because if you do kill something, eventually the mini boss will spawn and everything is just gonna go downwards. I've had those type of moments where it just goes crazy, and the fact that I didn't kill them and I put wall lights, I passed the mission because of that. Alright, let's get started. I put the banner down. One more thing before I start this, make sure that if you're doing a gel build, you do not have any damage perk ups. That is in your support team, your main hero, or your team perk. If you have any damage perk ups, you could fail this mission. Or in other words, you will fail this mission, because having zombies in a gel build, over time, they will take damage and it will kill them. Do you see how they are launching in there? The goal is to get them in this box so they can be dumbfounded. Now, do you see this floating slow field? Epic, can you fix this? This is, it's cool to look at, but I mean, not really doing the purpose it was created to do. Alright, so over here, everything's so far so good. 2 of them need to be thrown in there. Over here, I see them hitting the walls. Alright, they're all in there now. Now coming over here to where I left off. They're all in there. Now, the goal of a gel build is to keep them in a little box without killing them. You want to keep them dumbfounded. You want to make them dizzy. You want to make them dance. You don't want to let them roam around. You want to keep them from hitting the walls and breaking through. So this one's perfect. The base is helping it. They're so busy bouncing up and down and dancing that they can't do anything. This one I'm worried about due to the fact that my base isn't covering that end right there or that end right there. But since there's only a little bit in here, I'm not too worried. The traps should handle it. And it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Alright. So this right here, everything that happened here, how it took so long, how you have to deliver the bomb, you have to make sure there's no bug. And then if they spawn from the front and the back, that complicates things. So if you're playing solo and you're only using one base, you know, it could be a bit stressful if it doesn't cover one gel build. Alright, since most of the zombies are in here, I'm gonna go ahead, put my slow field on this side, open it up, close it, and as you can see, the slow field is mostly in there, covering all ends, and now they're all in there. So a lot of people like to put their base up here. I do not recommend it if you want to throw your slow field in there. It's super easy. As you guys saw before, the slow field was floating up in the air, which is why I don't like to fold this down and then throw it in there. Sometimes it will land on this little part right here, the top of the wall, and that will prevent it from falling down, or it will land on the top of a zombie's head and then it just moves. And as you guys can see, I passed this. It is just a power level 82 and I am a power level 131, so of course anyone my power level can do this with either a gel build or a kill build. But this is for other players who are barely learning about gel builds and other players who only know how to gel build or retrieve the data. Hopefully this video showed you. Again, I have to make sure you people know this. Do not equip any damage perks in your hero loadout. I have played with people on Reddit, asked them if they have any damage perks on their constructor builds. They reply no. We get into the mission, as soon as they put their base down, those zombies start taking damage. So make sure you have no damage perk ups. If you need tips on what constructor loadouts are good for gel builds, you can watch my other video. I will post the link down below and as well as link it at the end of this video. Please leave a like and thank you guys for watching.